Oh, Jim, please don't sound so disappointed. You should be happy for me that I'm not dead. Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. So today is an interesting one. So we're at Belle Isle, which is a hell of a track. It's a street circuit, and like any street circuit, you make a mistake, you are going into a wall. There's no forgiving here. There's no runoff. You'll basically make a mistake, your race is over. At the very least, you're going to be driving around with a nice amount of damage. I don't know what I was expecting of this race. Because of the luck we've had with Silverstone and trying to record a video there and having to spend a few days just trying to get that video done and get that race done, I've not had the time that I wanted to spend on this track in terms of practice. So we kind of spent a couple of hours tonight, and I think I did half an hour yesterday. So we're jumping straight into a race, and on this track, I think that might have been a mistake. You'll see when we jump in the race that it quickly becomes about survival in terms of just trying to keep the car around the track and not completely kill it. But I think this video became more about a racing video to basically, here's a learning the track video / anyone who's new to iRacing or new to sim racing who wants to see what to expect from Belle Isle on your first race. This is a good indication of that. You'll get a pretty good idea of what someone at my skill level or someone new to iRacing experiences when they jump into a GT3 car and try to drive around quickly at Belle Isle. It was a fun race. I had fun, but yeah, it was very much a case of let's try to survive. So yeah, if you do like the video, please do give it a like. But let's head over to the grid now and see how we got on. God, Belle Isle, man, this track gives me the heebie-jeebies. There is no room for mistake. If you make a mistake, you're hitting the wall. You might hit it softly enough where you can carry on, but you're going to do some damage. So you basically, yeah. Right, come on then.
P13. The track temp is 37 Celsius.
I don't even know if we're going to live to tell the tale of this one. It's practice.
Follow car number 8.
Practice has been interesting because we've done some quickish laps. It's just whether doing enough in a row without having an accident or bumping into the wall.
Okay, Toby, be ready. Green. That's 20 minutes to go.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Car left. Still there.
Oh
Clear
my
left.
God!
Right side, clear right.
Sorry, I got hit. Oh.
Just settle down, find your rhythm.
Oh, Jim. I can't even... Oh, right. Well, that's a good start. Let's see what we can do now from here. Dear. I thought I took a bit of a hit then. I might have just spanned myself though, so that's embarrassing if that was the case. Or, I think, to be fair, something like that, normally I just wouldn't bother uploading a video from now on, because obviously it's not much fun, but I think this will be a learning / damage limitation video. See what we can do. Oh God, it's just...
There's an incident in turn 12. We think it might be Vaughan.
This is one of those tracks where you really should
There's an incident in turn 2.
practice a lot more than what I've done. I've spent so much time focusing on Silverstone this week that I've just not really had a chance on any of the other series. Production Car Challenge, this,
Yellow flag. You're last.
Alright, Jim, sort yourself. I think that's a guy who started from the pit, so he's not having a much of a better time either. The other issue with this track is, if you do find yourself back here in last, there's not much in the way of overtaking opportunities. So it's very difficult to work your way up through the field. This straight here is about as good as it gets. Woohoo! Oh, it's so, like, if in practice, it's so much easier to, like, obviously just drive and brake a little later, you know, be a bit faster into a corner, because you know if you hit a corner, just press a button, start in the pits again, you got a brand new car. But obviously in a race, getting that mentality when you know that if you mess it up, basically your race is over. It's so hard. Oh god, we're losing 101 iRating. Oh man.
That lap was a 133.84.
That's twice we've nearly spun there. God, this could be a very nasty hit to our iRating.
Incident in turn 8. It looks like it's Marsh.
I'm amazed that no one's completely crashed out yet. It doesn't look like it has anyway. Had a few incidents reported by Jim, but no one.
The leader has just done a 130.46.
30. Right, slowly getting some confidence.
2.1.
Still very early on the brakes compared to what we should be.
Okay, Toby. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Oh, we're not going to be last.
P18. That's the fastest lap. That lap was a 132.34.
Again, like you can go flat out through there, but do I really want to risk it at the moment? You see what I mean though? It's just like there is no room for error at all. Oh, that corner every time. That line is all kinds of wrong, but it's just not. I don't know how I haven't managed to hit the wall yet then.
New fastest lap for Carter, 130.05. The leader has just done a 130.26.
So we're driving the AMG, and definitely one of the nicest sounding cars in this game. Oh my god, we messed that up. But it's a lot more of a handful to drive than the Ferrari, but I definitely enjoy it more. Oh, the sound alone makes it worth it, but... Oh my god, just... Like, again, in practice, I'd have just been on the throttle there, and I wouldn't have minded, because you just restart, but you can't do that here. I just can't force myself to do it.
There's an incident in Zone 5. It looks like Vaughan. Yellow flag. Incident in Zone 7. We think it might be Bowers.
Well, a lot of incidents now. But no one's like pitting or retiring, so... Oh, there's someone parked up there.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
I can't wait to get good at this track though, to the point where you're confident and know how far you can push the car. Because don't get me wrong,
P17.
it's a great track in terms of, like, you know, it's so intense, but it's so much fun. But at the moment, I just don't have the confidence to push the car.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 3.4 seconds.
Oh.
There's an incident in Turn 7. It looks like it's Turner and Olsen.
I'm very sorry about that.
Oh no, not Grant. It sounded so nice at the start. Oh, and he's gone in pits. Ooh. It's squeaky bum time the entire lap. Oh, nearly overcooked that one. Oh, I love this car though. I think the Ferrari is easier to drive, it's more forgiving, but this is just... that noise is just amazing.
P15. That lap was a 132.60. Alright Toby, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel.
Oh, we're still losing a fair chunk of iRating even with these made up positions, but... it could have been a lot worse. What is it, 100 at one point? If I can get through this race without having an accident, even if we finish all the way down here, as the first race on Belle Isle, I will be pleased with that. That sounds like you set my bar very low, but it's just this, yeah. With how difficult this track is. Ooh.
The car ahead is
How
Vaughan.
little practice I've had on it. I will just be very pleased with a... Obviously we had to spin at the start, but I think, in a weird way, that's been a bit of a blessing, because it...
The gap to Bowers.
It meant we
Behind
can
is
have
now
this
5.7.
race and just focus on ourselves rather than have to worry about traffic. And I think I would have just caused a bit of a train behind me, and that would have just made me all kinds of nervous. So in a way, this has been a bit, I say, a bit of a blessing, but it's still not great race-wise. But it's... this track will come up again, and I've no doubt it. And I think actually it's... I can't remember which one, but I think it's coming up in a couple of weeks. So getting this practice now is well worth it. Oh no! Oh no! We've not been meatballed, have we? Jim, don't do it to me. No, we've not been meatballed. Not quite sure how. We've got some interesting aero going on now.
The gap to Bowers ahead is increasing. It's now 6.8.
Jim, would you shut up, man? Oh. Braking way too much there, just unable to turn the car. Right, let's set ourselves a target to catch Benjamin. Oh, God. This is every corner you just feel like you could be about to hit the wall. It's mad. I think there's a tiny bit of grass in Sector 1. And other than that, that's it. It's all...
Come on,
oh, there you go.
That's
a bit there.
There's decent pace in this car. P16.
I know there is, Jim, but there's also a fairly substandard driver in the car. I don't know what happened when... I must have been on the grass when I hit the brakes, because that's a bit of a weird spin. Oh, I'm sweating. This is intense, man. You just cannot stop, like, 100% concentrating. I don't even know if I have spoke much in this video. If I haven't, I apologise. Hopefully you understand. Doing my best to have a nice repair bill at the end of this. Right, I need to get that little incident out of my head because it's knocked my already low confidence on this track even further. Yeah, so what do we say? Catch Benjamin? I might be a little bit ambitious.
Okay, Toby. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. The gap to Bowers ahead is increasing. It's now 9.9 seconds.
So the one thing you don't have to worry about on this track, obviously, like I said, there's a couple of bits of grass, but you don't have to really worry about off tracks. So there's that. Looking at silver lining and all that. Looking at the positives in this race. Still, I know we said about 5 laps ago that I want to get through this with no incidents. Obviously, we had that big shunt and made a nice mess of our car. But all things considered, I find that corner in particular really difficult. I mean, I find them all difficult, to be honest, but that one in particular. Yeah, if I can get through this straight, just finish. If you got the plums, you can go flat out round there, but you need to make sure you get your line absolutely nailed, otherwise you're going to come out badly at the end of it. Oh god, my hands are just like, I'm gripping the wheel so much.
There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like Vaughan.
I wonder if Jim just says that about any time someone hits the wall, even if it's fairly minor. Because normally if you have an incident on this track, you're doing what we've done, where you spin, or you're having to do some kind of 50-point turn. So I think Jim's just a bit...
Incident in turn 7. We think it might be Vaughan.
Vaughan's having a a bad time of things by the sounds of it. Oh, it's just so tricky, that corner. I mean, I could take it a lot slower, but I don't really want to because I already feel like we're going too slow into that.
You've used half your fuel. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, thank God for that. Don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed this, but just the VRS sprint race, 40 minutes. I would glad I did not do that, because that would have just been something else, man. 40 minutes of concentration. Well, concentration this intense anyway. Obviously, you got to concentrate in any race, but oh, nearly. Oh, apparently you brushed the wall there. I'm sure they won't notice it with the massive shunt we've done already on the car. Bit of paint won't go amiss. Yeah, far too slow. Even I knew that then. That's a bit better, but again, went a bit too... Put the brakes on a bit heavy. I'm sure you don't need to get... Ooh, oh, God. Oh my God. Oh. I think this whole video might make the fails compilation for February. So we're going to lose 69 I rating, but given it could have been 100... Oh, Keith's something after Keith. Haven't seen his name, so must have had an accident at some point. Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah, this has basically been 20 minutes of me making weird noises and walking to the man upstairs. But yeah, so I have enjoyed it. While we're on this sort of straight, I have enjoyed this race, but I definitely, before I go back to this on any race, even on a slower car series, I need to spend a lot of time practicing. Because as I said at the start, I can lap this fairly quickly, like one lap here and then.
There's an incident in turn 10. It looks like it's Vaughan.
Oh, whoa. But lapping it quickly and consistently, that's something I can't do.
There's an incident in turn 11. It looks like Vaughan.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's complete fucking protest. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, what's happened?
There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like Garcia. P15. One more lap to go.
Oh, you didn't want to turn there. That's the last thing I wanted to do, is upset the car going into that corner. Oh, come on.
Complete joke, buddy. Gave me 4 points and cost me 6 places because you're an idiot.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Jim, you said that, I swear you said that 5 minutes ago.
Marsh is now in the lead. Okay, Toby, the next car is Bowers.
All right, one more corner to go.
Incident in turn 1. We think it might be Olsen.
Well, 15th, and we didn't see many cars. But
Yellow flag.
we
There's an
survived.
incident in turn 2. It looks like it's Bowers. P15. There's the checkered flag.
Oh, Jim, please don't sound so disappointed. You should be happy for me that I'm not dead. Right, before I get to the next corner, let's go check the results. We have survived our first race at Belle Isle. By the skin of our teeth, we somehow made it to the end. I thought we were going to get meatballed at one point when we hit the wall, but we made it to the end. And somehow, we managed to gain safety rating. Normally on races that short, even, I think, what did we have, 4 incidents in the end? Normally that's enough to at least mean you might gain at most 0.01 or something, but you normally lose on the shorter races once you gain over about 2-3 incidents. Any gain is nice there. We've lost a lot in iRacing. That could have been so much worse. I think at one point we were due to lose 104 or something like that. So yeah, that could have been way worse. Annoying to lose 59, but I kind of went into this race knowing that I wasn't going to be competitive, and I was either going to have to rely on accidents and people crashing out to get positions, or I was going to have to be in like a really poor split. So, you know, it's not too much of a surprise we lost iRating there. As I say, it could have been a lot worse. So 59 on the face of it is not that bad, really. So that basically became, after the first or second lap, more of just a survival video more than a race video. So apologies if it wasn't the best racing for you. If anything, that was just for those who don't play iRacing, or maybe fairly new to sim racing who haven't done a track like Belle Isle. If you wanted to see how someone at my kind of skill level that deals with Belle Isle on their first go, then that's probably a better way to market this video. It's more of a kind of a learning the track / here's what to expect on Belle Isle on your first go. So yeah, I could have not uploaded this. I could have just tried again, but unfortunately this was the last race of Belle Isle before the tracks changed. And as I say, it's worth it just for, if anything, we can come back to this video in a few months' time and say, this is where we were on Belle Isle, this is where we are now. And hopefully by that point, we're pushing for podiums or at least competing for decent places. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. As always, if you like the video, please do give it a like. And if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate that. But we're going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.